What happens when the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man ties the knot with one of Marvel's most powerful cosmic heroes, Captain Marvel? It's a story of responsibility meeting raw power, of Queens rooftops clashing with intergalactic battlefields. Today we'll dive deep into a what-if world where Peter Parker and Carol Danvers aren't just allies, they're partners in life, in battle, and maybe even in raising the most powerful superhero family the Marvel Universe has ever seen. 1. How it begins. In this alternate universe, Peter Parker's life takes a different turn. Instead of rekindling things with Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy, fate introduces him more deeply to Carol Danvers during their Avenger days. Carol sees in Peter something rare, a hero who doesn't fight for glory but because he must. Peter sees in Carol the kind of strength and confidence he often lacks but admires. A friendship grows. They train together, fight alongside each other, and share the weight of leadership when the Avengers are fractured. And eventually, friendship turns into love. But here's the twist. Marrying Carol Danvers means Peter Parker is no longer just the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's married into cosmic responsibility. 2. The power couple. As husband and wife, Spider-Man and Captain Marvel become Marvel's ultimate power couple. On Earth, Peter still swings through New York, protecting everyday citizens. Carol joins him on some nights, soaring above the skyline like a comet. Together, they take down threats ranging from the Kingpin to the Green Goblin. In space, but Peter now travels far beyond Earth. With Carol by his side, he finds himself web-slinging through alien ships, helping her broker peace between the Kree and Skrulls, or even fighting side by side with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Their styles are different. Peter jokes and improvises, Carol commands and strategizes, but together, they're unstoppable. 3. The struggles of marriage. But power couples aren't perfect. Their marriage brings unique struggles. Peter's responsibility versus Carol's duty. Peter feels torn between protecting Aunt May, his city, and his students, while Carol is often called across the galaxy. Long-distance relationships are hard enough, but try one that spans light years. Secrecy versus public image. Peter thrives in anonymity. Carol thrives in leadership and visibility. How do they balance a life that demands both privacy and public responsibility? Villains targeting them. Norman Osborn, always obsessed with Peter, now sees Carol as a new prize to break. Meanwhile, cosmic enemies view Peter as the weak link to exploit. Their marriage would not just be about love, it would be about surviving under pressure from every side of the multiverse. 4. Changing the Marvel Universe. Now, imagine the ripple effects across the Marvel Universe. The Avengers. With Peter and Carol as a team, they could lead Earth's mightiest heroes with a balance of heart and strength. Tony Stark might even step aside more often, letting them call the shots. X-Men Alliance. Carol's Kree ties and Peter's empathy could bring the Avengers and X-Men closer together, bridging gaps during conflicts like the Civil War or the mutant registration debates. Intergalactic politics. Spider-Man becomes a household name beyond Earth. Aliens would whisper about the Web Warrior, who stands beside Captain Marvel. And villains? They'd have to adapt. Thanos himself might even keep an eye on this duo, knowing their combination of brains and brawn could disrupt his plans. 5. The What If family. Now comes the biggest what-if question. What if Spider-Man and Captain Marvel had children? Their kids would be a blend of human, Kree, and superhero DNA. Imagine it. Strength and endurance, inherited from Carol. Spider sense and agility, from Peter. Energy manipulation, possibly channeling photon blasts like Carol, mixed with Peter's webbing innovations. One child could swing through Manhattan, glowing with cosmic energy, while another could leap into space, carrying on their parents' legacy. Of course, raising such children would bring challenges. Carol's military discipline clashing with Peter's nurturing humor could shape them into powerful but well-grounded heroes. 6. Major conflicts. But in every great Marvel story, conflict defines the heroes. The Green Goblin's revenge. Norman Osborn could manipulate cosmic tech, creating new weapons to destroy them both and maybe even threaten their children. Galactic enemies. The Skrulls or Kree might target Peter, calling him unworthy to be part of their protector's life. Civil War rewritten. With Carol and Peter together, the Civil War over superhero registration could unfold very differently. Peter's decision to reveal his identity, supported or challenged by Carol, might split the Avengers in a new way. Their marriage wouldn't just change their lives, it would reshape the history of Marvel events. 7. The legacy. At the heart of it all, Spider-Man and Captain Marvel's marriage represents a union of two philosophies. The street-level hero who never forgets the little guy. The cosmic protector who thinks in galactic terms. Together, they'd embody the balance between responsibility and power on the grandest scale possible. Would they always agree? No. Would their lives be complicated? Absolutely. But if any two heroes could make it work, it's Peter Parker and Carol Danvers. So, what if Spider-Man really did marry Captain Marvel? We'd witness not just the rise of Marvel's most powerful couple, but the birth of a legacy that could change Earth and the galaxy forever. Now I want to hear from you. Would you like to see Spider-Man balancing cosmic battles with married life? Or do you think Peter's destiny lies with Mary Jane, Gwen, or someone else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay heroic.